We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Isotopes and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Dallas Keuchel gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr., and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Santiago.
In now, Benito Santiago. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the...
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Roll, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Morgan. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Santiago over at second. Jones at first, 1 gone. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. A leap, and what a catch! And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
The average coming in at 266. 9 homers, 39 driven in. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Evans, a California-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
In now, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the center fielder.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play. Pass the baton to the next guy. Keep the defense on their toes.
Roberto Alomar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Up next for the Buccos, Frank Thomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Aparicio gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Now batting, George Brett. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, George Brett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Runner's back. Plate now, Evan Longoria. And he fouls this one off. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. From the belt, the pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Ready now, Louis Aparicio. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is popped up near second base. Thomas has got it, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dave Kingman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he lays off there 1-0. He'll check in here at 277. 24 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. Hard hit to first. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ryan gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Nimmo bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Oh, and he can't make the play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Down in order go the Pirates. Will move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Nolan Ryan. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Line drive, base hit.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. At the plate, Benito Santiago, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Pierre moving for it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones. Popped him up. Seager is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 on with 2 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The set and the 1-1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Seager in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Seager absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
So striding in, Austin Barnes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Dallas Keuchel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Dwight Evans comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Nimmo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 5.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Here's the first pitch to him. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this is popped up near second base. Alomar over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Juan Pierre back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Giving chase is Griffey. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with one away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, the pitch. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Dave Kingman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Luis Aparicio. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up now, Nolan Ryan. He popped out in his first trip. And the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
In now, Ken Griffey. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is in the air out to right. Giving chase is Nimmo. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Oh, and with 2 men on 3rd, they're going to get an out of this.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind his guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kingman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
The batter, the right fielder, Brandon.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. 6th inning coming up, still zip zip. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. In there, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
At the plate now, Dwight Evans. Nobody out, runner on first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Another try at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Digging in, George Brett. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Now back, the pitcher, Nolan.
Into the box, Nolan Ryan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Spinning a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Runner back safely. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Jerry Familia will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1, here it comes. In the dirt here. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, 2, here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Ryan rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
In now, Benito Santiago. A swing and a drive! Away back! That one is gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Andrew Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Isotopes are out in front here, 6-0. Joey Wendell is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Joey Wendell.
And that's in there for a strike. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now at the plate, Juan Pierre, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the 3rd baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Brandon Waddell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brandon Waddell.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. Pops this one up. Kingman coming in on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate now, Dwight Evans, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone. Digging in to try it again, George Brett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
The first base.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Now in the box, Frank Thomas. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Dave Kingman. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA, and we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-1 the count. Two balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Full count still. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Ready once again, Brandon Nimmo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ryan sets. Here's the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for another shot now. Luis Aparicio. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. This one's flared out toward left. Kingman coming in on it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Pierre is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a pickoff play at second. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kingman's got it, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indiana leads this one 7-0. So digging in now, Kyle Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Seager.
Now that's popped up. Brett has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in now, Austin Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio has it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Juan Pierre. Longoria's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Bases full now following the error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Roberto Alomar. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set with the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-1 now.
35.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Frank Thomas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
One and two now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well. Stepping in, Dave Kingman. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Tommy Canley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder Dwight Evans. First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 5.
Striding into the box, George Brett. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Carlos Correa.
Delino DeShields is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And that's off the left field wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Correa blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Kyle Seager is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. No one out with a runner at second. That's by him for strike 1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Nimmo is on his way home. The tag, and he's safe as they close the gap to 3 now.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Raleigh Fingers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He swings and grounds it to short. To Morgan at the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Aaron Judge will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fingers looks in and delivers. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Indiana rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nolan Ryan earns a league-best 17th victory, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Raleigh Fingers hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 19 hits. 2 errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.